Women are less represented in the billionaire club and also in the criminal club. Why is that? We probably have heard this several times, that there is not enough representation for women in the upper echelons of the society, like in the White House, in the parliament, or in the high-end corporate jobs. There are not enough representation, and we all know that. But do you know that women are also not enough percentage in jails, in criminal activities, in terrorist groups? There are not enough women on the lower end of the sector also. So majority of the extremes on the top end and the bottom end are dominated by male. Today, I'm going to give you an evolutionary take on why this should be the case and why this is the case. Okay, the reason why there are highly competent and highly incompetent men is because they are going through a test. Men are always going through a test. The test for competence. The competence is fundamental for a man to be able to attract any woman. It's not just a man. Any males of any species, if you look at lions or tigers, they compete, they fight for the mating rights with the female. So the competence, the display of power, strength, and competence are necessary for any male of a species to attract females, to mark the territory and attract the females. If you look at the modern society, this is clearly a display. We don't physically fight all the time, although we do that in boxing rings and all. Men display power, strength through political realms, through sports. We display power through finances and fitness. So competence is inherently male, which means men are always taking a test. They are always being tested by the society. When they are being tested, they are going to be good, they are going to be bad. Did you know that majority of men throughout evolutionary history have not reproduced? Only 40% of men have ever reproduced and had children, while 80% of women have reproduced. What it means is there is a small segment of men who are selected by majority of the females. So the competition drives the top men to the top and the bottom men to the bottom. So there is a little bit of a polarization that is happening when it comes to being a man. If you are the ultra competitive, ultra successful, ultra attractive man, you will be having an abundance of options that you can exercise. Throughout history, kings, successful soldiers, conquerors, they have multiple wives, thousands of children, and we know that this is not the case for women, because women usually they have a smaller fertility window and they need to use what? Discernment. They need to make sure that when they are selecting a man, they need to use discernment. So competence for a man and discernment for a woman. A woman who is capable of discerning the good from the bad is considered to be a higher value woman. For example, as a woman, you open a dating app and you put your profile, you will be swamped with a lot of responses from guys. So what is your skill? You need to be able to understand who the right man is or who the bad man is. So to be able to, but most women today also lack this discernment. Just like men, most men lack competence, most women lack discernment. The ability to discern the good from the bad is also a skill that has to be developed. So these skills, if a woman lacks these skills, she will date one guy, she will think that it is the right guy, she will realize it's not the right guy, and then she will go to another guy, then she will go to another guy, and the cycle repeats. By the end of a few years, she will lose the ability in her own, she will lose the confidence in her own ability to find the right man, go through depression, and she realizes that she has passed the point of no return. So the ability to discern is a key factor for a woman, and the ability to compete is a key factor for a man. Most men are not able to compete, and most women are not able to discern. So today we are entering into a society where men, very small segment of men, are only going to be successful in attracting majority of the females, and majority of the women are not having any skills in finding the right man. So I think as fathers and as the elders of the society, we need to educate our boys and our girls to be able to improve their skills that are necessary for their gender. Hopefully this makes sense, and we can take the evolution in the forward direction for you. Thank you.